What does real style look like when you stop trying to prove anything to anyone? Picture this. A woman walks into a room. She's wearing a simple white shirt, vintage denim, and a strand of oversized pearls that look like they've traveled through decades of stories. Her hair is silver, unapologetically, gloriously silver. She's not following trends. She's not chasing youth. And somehow, she's the most magnetic person there. That's Linda Boden at 76. While the fashion world obsesses over what's next, Linda has spent decades mastering what matters: authenticity. She didn't become a style icon by following rules. She became one by breaking them, gently, gracefully, and on her own terms. If you've ever wondered whether style has an expiration date, or if elegance is reserved for a certain age or body type, Linda's story will change everything you thought you knew. Because what she's teaching us isn't just about clothes, it's about reclaiming yourself. Stay with me. What you're about to discover might just transform how you see your own reflection. 1. The power of starting over. Linda Boden didn't step into the spotlight until she was in her 60s. Let that sink in for a moment. For years, she worked behind the scenes as a stylist, making other people look beautiful, crafting images for magazines, shaping trends without ever becoming the face of them. And then something shifted. She launched her own beauty line. She started modeling. She became the muse designers had been searching for without even knowing it. Here's what's remarkable. Linda didn't reinvent herself to fit into fashion. Fashion finally caught up to her. You see, we're often told there's a timeline for success, for visibility, for maturity. We're told that by 50, the best chapters are behind us. Linda proves that's not just wrong, it's absurd. She proves that authenticity doesn't age, that the world is hungry for women who know exactly who they are. So if you've been waiting for permission to step into your own spotlight, consider this it. Your story doesn't end at 50. Sometimes it's just beginning. 2. Silver hair as a statement, not a surrender. Let's talk about Linda's signature silver hair, because it's more than just a color choice. It's a manifesto. In a culture that equates gray hair with giving up, Linda wears hers like a crown. Long, flowing, completely natural. She's never hidden it, never apologized for it, never treated it like something that needs fixing. And the fashion world? They can't get enough of it. Here's the truth we need to embrace. Going gray isn't about aging out of style. It's about aging into yourself. It's about saying, this is who I am, and I'm stunning exactly as I am. Linda's silver isn't just beautiful, it's liberating. It removes the pressure, the constant upkeep, the quiet anxiety of covering something that's entirely natural. And when you stop fighting your own reflection, something magical happens. You start glowing from the inside out. Now, I'm not saying everyone should go gray. That's not the point. The point is choosing what feels authentic to you, not what feels expected. Linda chose herself, and that choice radiates. 3. The uniform that never fails. Linda Boden has a uniform, and it's brilliant. White button-down shirts, well-fitted jeans, classic blazers, simple dresses in neutral tones, repeated, remixed, and reimagined with effortless consistency. She's not trying to surprise us with every outfit. She's not chasing novelty. She's perfected a foundation that works, and she builds on it with intention. This is where so many of us get stuck. We think style means constant reinvention, an endless wardrobe, keeping up with what everyone else is wearing. But Linda shows us the opposite. Style is about knowing what works for your body, your life, your energy, and wearing it with conviction. Think about it. When you're not exhausted by choice, you have space for presence. When you're not wondering if your outfit is right, you're free to simply be. Linda's uniform isn't boring. It's powerful. It says, I know who I am, and I don't need clothes to perform for me. That's the kind of confidence that never goes out of style. We'll come back to how you can create your own uniform in just a moment. 4. Accessories that tell a story. Here's where Linda's style becomes truly personal. Her accessories. Oversized glasses that frame her face like art. Chunky vintage jewelry that looks collected, not purchased. Scarves tied with intention. Bags that feel lived in, loved, chosen for meaning rather than logo. Linda doesn't accessorize to complete an outfit. She accessorizes to reveal herself. Each piece carries weight. History, memory, individuality. These aren't things she bought because a magazine said to. They're things she gravitates toward because they feel like extensions of who she is. That's the difference between decoration and expression. You can feel it when someone wears jewelry that matters to them. There's an energy, a story, a depth that manufactured trends can never replicate. Linda understands this instinctively. So ask yourself, what accessories in your closet actually mean something to you? What pieces make you feel like the truest version of yourself? Those are the ones worth wearing. Those are the ones that transform an outfit into a statement. Because style isn't about having everything, it's about cherishing the right things. 5. Confidence that doesn't perform. There's something almost radical about the way Linda Roden carries herself. She's not posing. She's not performing. She's not trying to convince you of anything. In every photograph, every interview, every public appearance, she's simply present, grounded, at ease in her own skin in a way that feels almost countercultural in our age of constant performance and digital perfection. This is the part of style we don't talk about enough, the inner work, because you can have the perfect wardrobe, the most expensive pieces, the trendiest accessories, but if you're uncomfortable in your own body, it shows. If you're apologizing for yourself with every gesture, the clothes won't save you. Linda's confidence isn't loud. It's quiet, steady, unshakable. It's the confidence that comes from decades of becoming, of shedding other people's expectations, of choosing authenticity over approval, of knowing that your value isn't tied to looking a certain way. And here's the beautiful part. That kind of confidence is available to all of us. Not someday. Not when we lose 10 pounds or buy the perfect outfit. Right now. 6. Embracing texture and imperfection. Linda Roden's face tells a story. Laugh lines, sunspots, the natural texture of skin that has lived 76 years fully and beautifully. She doesn't hide it. She doesn't smooth it away with filters or heavy makeup. She lets herself be seen, completely, honestly, magnificently, and the camera loves her for it. There's something about authenticity that transcends conventional beauty standards. When someone is genuinely comfortable in their skin, wrinkles, gray hair, imperfections and all, they become luminous. They become compelling. They become timeless. We've been taught to fear aging, to fight it, conceal it, apologize for it. But Linda invites us into a different conversation. What if aging is beautiful? What if the lines on our faces are evidence of laughter, wisdom, resilience? What if the body that carried us through decades deserves celebration, not criticism? This is the shift that changes everything. When you stop waging war against your own reflection, you free up so much energy for joy, for creativity, for actually living. Linda embodies this freedom, and it's breathtaking. 7. Building your own iconic style. So how do we take Linda's inspiration and make it our own? Start with simplicity. Build your wardrobe around pieces that feel like home. The white shirt that makes you stand taller, the jeans that fit perfectly, the jacket that feels like armor and comfort at once. Your uniform doesn't have to be Linda's. It just has to be yours. Choose quality over quantity. Linda's style proves that you don't need a closet bursting with options. You need pieces that last, that feel good, that you genuinely love wearing. Invest in fewer, better things. Let your accessories tell your story. Seek out pieces with meaning, the vintage brooch from your grandmother, the scarf you bought on a trip that changed you, the glasses that make you feel like the smartest person in the room. These are the details that make style personal. Honor where you are right now. Your body today, your face today, your life today, they're all worthy of celebration and beautiful clothes. Stop waiting until you change to dress like yourself. And finally, remember this. Linda Roden's style isn't something you copy. It's something that inspires you to discover your own. Because that's what true style icons do. They don't give us instructions. They give us permission to be ourselves, beautifully, boldly, at any age.